but from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Cookie Cowboy will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, heading for second now. And he is into second base with a double, his third hit this afternoon.
Now batting.
Here's another look at this swing in show motion. Check out the hand getting into good position. The hips start to rotate and then whack. That's great extension all the way through the ball. That's the perfect swing right there.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, they tried to let him finish off the complete game, but he wound up needing a little help to get the final 2 outs. Still, 8 1/3 quality innings. You'll take that every time.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Yankees come out on top 7-1. So long from the Bronx.
11 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 15 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Masahiro Tanaka. His record is now 8-1. The loss goes to Miguel Gonzalez. He falls to 2-5.
Back here on the MLB pregame show, Matt Vasgersian getting you set for the finale of this 3-game set. That'll come your way in mere moments, but first we'll take a look at the Topps Player Spotlight. Cookie Cowboy will be our focus. And not only was he an all-star during the midseason break, but he also shined the brightest out of all the great players in the game as he won the All-Star Game's MVP award.
You know, that's one of those honors, Matt.
Afternoon baseball now, and a fine Sunday for our national pastime from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Cookie Cowboy will stand in for the first time with gaudy numbers here in the month as you see him there. Stroman comes set. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Jensen moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. We'll move to the third with no score. A look there at the most famous urban park in the United States, Central Park, set to go again here from Yankee. Cookie Cowboy will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. He'll take the turn and head for second, and he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. So he's into second here with the double to kick off the home 5th. And that total is currently striding into the box. Cookie Cowboy, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, he's batting lefty right now, but does it matter? He can hit from either side of the plate.
Stroman's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
So striding in, number 25, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Hit hard to short. To second for one. On to Encarnacion, and they get them both. A double play. And the Yankees offense was led in large part by this man, Jacoby Ellsbury. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game. This is closing in on first pitch this evening from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. A Memorial Day get-together for you here at the ballpark between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. With that, here's how Buck Showalter lines his Orioles up in this one. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Yeah, you know, I think everyone's just waiting for Adam.
Cookie Cowboy will stand in for the first time with gaudy numbers here in the month as you see him there. Here comes the first pitch. In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Stepping in, Cookie Cowboy, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, he's batting lefty right now, but doesn't matter. He can hit from either side of the plate.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So it's a two-run shot to right center, his second of the game. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch?
Cookie Cowboy stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Jones will wait on it. 1 pitch, 1 away. Cookie Cowboy will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Jones is under it. 1 down. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com.
They left 9 runners on base.
Both teams getting their final warm-ups in as we welcome you back to the MLB pregame show. First pitch of Game 2 in our series is right around the corner. But before we turn that corner, here is our Topps player spotlight. Cookie Cowboy is our man to watch. And not only was he an all-star. Tuesday night baseball now from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week. Cookie Cowboy gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Jones going back, and this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
Well, you know, it's never too...
Cookie Cowboy strides in here. He scored a run after doubling to get on base in his first at-bat.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. So his remarkable season continues, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now. So we'll take one more look, and boy, he just continues. Cookie Cowboy strides forward to bat again, coming off a home run that plated 3 scores in his last appearance. He's set. Here it comes. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Being waved home now is Gardner. In to score is the runner from first. It's 8-0. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Cookie Cowboy steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A dive and he knocks it down. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Yeah, and at some point you just have to accept that you're not going to be able to make the play. You've got to eat this ball. Stick it in your back pocket. But somehow he thinks he can recover from that bobble.
Cookie Cowboy will stand in as we'll flash you back to the second inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short, and he's retired here, 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder,
An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite.
Back here on the MLB pregame show, Matt Vasgersian getting you set for the finale of this 3-game set. That'll come your way in mere moments, but first we'll take a look at the Topps player spotlight. Cookie Cowboy is in that spotlight. And not only was he an all-star during the midseason break, but he also shined the brightest out of all the great players in the game as he won the All-Star Game's MVP award.
You know, that's one of those honors, Matt, that's just really...
About set for baseball now on the show as you get a look at Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series. Cookie Cowboy will stand in right on the heels of a 4-for-5 ball game a night ago.
And he's been hitting the ball out of the yard, too. A whole bunch of home runs in his last 10 games. And yesterday was a good one, too.
And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Well, you know, it's never too late to get a first-inning rally started. This one's going to find the gap for 2 bases. So now at least to give your cleanup guy a shot to maybe drive in that first run of the game.
Cookie Cowboy strides in here. He scored a run after doubling to get on base in his first at-bat.
And remember, he jumped all over that first pitch, so don't be surprised if he does it here again.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Jones looking up. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center. So his remarkable season continues. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0. So we'll take one more look. And boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the... Cookie Cowboy steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
That's been a...
Oh, and now meanwhile, this ball is cranked out to straightaway center field, and this one is going to leave the yard. It's a home.